Hello everyone, I'm Gefepido and welcome to Target Acquirers Part 3. Really can't believe I got this far without doing a move upgrade on Spring Mech, but I guess I'm surviving. Anyway, let's see here. As I've mentioned before, I do want to get that damage on Missile Barrage. And wow, it's going to be so fun playing with that range upgrade. Oh my, yes it is. Man, the squad really has a lot of great upgrades and weapons and, well, anyway, let's see. So, Vertex, the big issues are Leapers and the Mosquito Leader, I guess. I mean, okay, yeah, Mantis is not usually that bad. Gastropods, yeah, whatever. The Winter Scion, rarely a major issue. Crabs, whatever. Beetles, I don't know, I don't typically find beetles to be that problematic. I'm hoping I can get Spring Mech grabbed by the Mosquito Leader since Spring Mech can't displace anyway. But I'll figure it out. And, you know, Watchtower has, well, mosquitoes, burrowers, wasps are all kind of problematic. The, whatever you call the scion where dead Vec push you away, is also annoying because I always forget it at least once and then Crackety strikes. And Destoroyah, well, fought him last time, not that bad really. Okay, so I assume I want to get up here. And then, well, one way or another I'm going through crystal fields, doesn't look too bad. The spreading crystals usually help more than they hurt, and, well, if I'm taking 3 grid damage, I've already shot the bed anyway, so let's see what happens. Suppose I wanna... Could do this, and then... Yeah, I guess if the Leaper tries to grab Arsenal Mech, then, you know, Arsenal Mech can just start pushing things back southeast. Wait, did I just... I presumably want to do this. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, huh. Invaluable to Vertex? I'm sorry, who's in charge here? Oh. Okay, that's actually an issue if I'm on the square with the crystal. Okay. So let me see here. So the new crystal, yeah, okay. So I just need to... So I could start... Okay, I can't push the Scion, I guess. That's a bit of an issue. Maybe I should have put my dudes 1 square further northeast. Ah, well. Spilled milk, crying, etc. Anyway, can't stay here, so I will have to rethink my previous plan. But, let's see here. I could have meta artillery shoot this shot and then push the Leaper away. At which point, Arsenal Mech can get off here and push the Mantis and the Gastropod southeast. And yeah, oh wait, if I'm killing the Scion, I don't need to worry about the, you know, Psionic Blizzard or whatever we're calling it. Yeah, that. Ooh, nice. Okay, so this one's the recursive mech. Escort is nice, I guess. Impervious. Oh, you know, that's actually interesting because that would let Spring Mech use it as a springboard, or Adrenaline would also be good, though. I'm tempted to take Impervious simply for the sake of Spring Mech, because it's highly comical, but Escort would be quite nice as well. I guess Warbot's already getting escorted, though. I'll take Impervious, because, you know, that gives me another way to set up things for Spring Mech. Alright, so I could go... Actually, yeah, I can block... Well, wait, let me check Bioscanner before anything. Okay, Beetle and Beetle? Why would I even care? But I'm probably not able to kill the Mantis or Leaper this... Well, I might just have Spring Mech do the Leaper. I don't really want to be all the way over here, but... Actually, I guess if I move the Mantis, I can jump here to here. Anyway. But this Mantis, at the very least, will still be alive, and... Okay, yeah, I guess 3-Vec can be permitted to live in my world. I am gracious that way. Oh, actually, I should have moved somewhere else so Spring Mech could do... Well, can't do them both. Anyway, so that's fine. As long as there's nobody webbing me. And, is that everyone? Guess it is. Huh. I don't think I ever paid attention to the fact that alpha beetles and normal beetles have a different shape to their back. I'm not sure why. It's not like the alpha beetles fly, although these do look a bit like wings. Anyway. So, the Mantis ain't that big a deal, though I could push it onto the death tile. This one's already on a death tile. This one looks like it could stand to be on a death tile. Hang on, let me see. What do we got? Crab's over here. If anyone's a problem, it's that. So I'm inclined to get over here, since Arsenal Mech's the one that needs XP, and push the beetle southwest. And let nature take its course over here. And then I guess I could have Spring Mech do some damage to this Mantis carefully. And then Recursive Mech land a kill shot, because why not? Kind of awkward when I end up using the... Actually, I guess I could move the Mantis down as well, just so... Or I could have Recursive Mech push the Mantis onto this. That would work. And yeah, real awkward to end up using Arsenal Mech to do push only 1-Vec, but if it works, it works. Recursive is the one with Impervious, right? I'll have to test that out sometime. And yeah, that crystal better pop on time or this is gonna suck, and I will be ashamed. I mean, if that's really how we're doing things today. So, I guess I could shove the gastropod onto that spawn. Or I could also have Spring Mech do both these losers. Hang on, what's where? Anyone I care about? Okay, 2 crabs, well, whatever. Arsenal needs the most XP, but they're 1 away, so it doesn't hardly matter if I muck around a bit. I could let that 1 crab up, but why? Thought about grabbing the time pod, but when I only need 1 more XP total, it simply seems pointless. Especially when the Vec is going to be gracious enough to set itself up for its terrible demise. Okay, Mech Reactor would actually... This is Arsenal Mech, right? So the Mech Reactor would be swell. Couldn't complain about it. Supporter would also be really nice to have. Not that I need more jump... But... I'm tempted to get Supporter, even though I already have a move skill. Just in case things get fucky. Because... As you know, that is a thing that happens a lot. Plus, Mech Reactor's good, but it is something that can be had elsewise. Also, thank you, Duskhafer, for, you know, making the selection window display what skill you already have. Damn right they were. So, that wasn't very hard, but it was not a hard mission in the first place. Oh, hey, Silica. And with a pretty okay skill, I think. Still, though, being... you know, it's actually almost... Wow, I'm torn. Silica might theoretically work in Arsenal Mech simply because Arsenal Mech has such great range here. On the other hand, I really want this +1 damage. Excuse me. And I'm reluctant to feed cores into that when I have so many upgrades I want that I don't know if I'll even quite afford during the course of this run. Let's see, what do we got over here? Antennas, fine and good. Mech damage, less good, but we can discuss it. Engineering Hall, it's behind a whole lot of stuff. Like, I guess the crabs could hit it, though. Alright, what do we got? Perhaps I'll have to take these clowns a bit seriously. May have to be careful with Spring Mech over there, actually. Convenient for the pods to show up so quickly. Because I had forgot to look for shiny mountains again. Okay, so that guy hardly matters. Alright, so I could shove this mantis into a death tile. Actually, if I moved... hang on, does it damage on the tile of, or... Okay. So, hypothetically, if I got Arsenal Mech somewhere other than this lane, and pushed, say, this mantis and this gastropod southeast, then the mantis would, well, die, and the gastropod would, grab this gastropod, and I would laugh. Now, I do believe Spring Mech could go over here and kill this mantis, and Recursive Mech could shove this beetle somewhere. Over here, I guess. It's cool. I might want to be... Oh, wait. Spawn block. Do I want to spawn block? It sounds like I might be killing several Vec here, but even so. Alright, so if I do this, I'll be able to get... Oh, wait, I might as well... Yeah, I just need recursive mechs somewhere in the lane to push them. So I can actually get some a bit of damage on this Alpha Beetle, in addition to what I'm doing here. Also, yeah, there is a bit of a bug where the damage numbers show on the squares not being targeted rather than the squares you are. But that is okay. The actual function is fine, and there's already a patch. I just didn't want to mess with it in the middle of the run. And I believe we're clear. Oh, I even got this one too, didn't I? Or no, I didn't. It just... I misread the symbols. Never mind. That's fine. I probably shouldn't have blocked the spawn, but oh well. Rude. And, this one might be an issue. There's not an obvious place to push him. Although I could, have Arsenal Mech shove both Vex southeast, and then recursive just, shoot one. Shoot him, yeah. And then, what do we got on the scan? Leaper's over here, so fuck that guy. But if I want both, I need to be on, well, on the time pod, I guess. Oh, hey, and Impervious is showing here. So I guess I might as well block the leader one. Although maybe I should just get on this one so I can actually get the antenna dealt with. That's actually what I'm inclined to do. Even though leapers are assholes. Because I can probably handle being webbed. You know, one means or another. Okay, so this lat seems to be making mistakes today. So let's see. If I, actually I could hit all the Vec, couldn't I? In fact, I could, what's on coming where? Okay, Scion's over here. I forget, is it Winter Scions in this? So I could, like, well, I could get over here and then go boom, 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 which wouldn't kill any of them, but it would mean Arsenal Mech would, you know, be able to kill the Leaper promptly with its own move. And then, also be funny. Besides, it would be, you know, probably a sin or something to not show up, have Spring Mech's moves properly. And I am aware that the crab has not been mitigated as a threat, but, actually, I could just push it over here, couldn't I? That might be better than fucking around. Or, wait, I guess the beetle's gonna kill it now, but that is just as well. Plus that leaves the beetle blocking instead. I was a bit concerned about going over the mech damage mission threshold by blocking too much. Okay, so, looks like this lap would like to be pushed southeast. Well, maybe, yeah. Just all of them, I suppose. Why not? Perhaps I could have done it different, but I don't actually care that much. The Mantis isn't a threat, so the fact that I can't actually... Because, yeah, pushing it into the thing wouldn't work, and this doesn't help because kill shot only works when it kills. In case anyone needed a reminder of this. Alright. Okay, so what do we got? And oh! Huh. You know, if it were only one core, I'd be more inclined to go for it, but as it is, I'm tempted to just grab, like... maybe move on Spring Mech and HP on Arsenal Mech. And I say that because Arsenal Mech can often profit from shoving things into itself. Although I suppose that would be, in the long term, an argument for networked shielding. But I should be saving up for theoretically also save up for damage upgrades, but you can't really go wrong with move. And as long as I actually do damage with this, I should be able to deal with, like, burrowing stuff. Ooh. Alright, so we got, over here, Halcite Crystals. Kind of, okay, Spring Mech can't be fucking with those. But I guess Arsenal Mech has the goods there. Or, on the other hand, the Blood Halcite usually works out okay for me. I don't know what's over here, but... Yeah, shame my biggest... Oh, wait, if they only have... Okay, I'll try this one just because it amuses me to see what happens, but... I will have to be a bit careful. And I say that just because, well, obviously Spring Mech cannot screw around with Halcite Crystals. Oh. Okay. Well, bearing this in mind, it's, okay, so beetles push what they hit, right? So I don't want to put the Halcite Crystal in front of it unless I know I'm clear. Okay. Now, I was briefly tempted to push a bunch of things southwest, which would work for the... Oh! I could push the beetle southwest here. Because then it'll bump the crystal into this thing, and that will kill the beetle. I guess I could also try pushing a bunch of things southeast, because that would make the gastropod and scion block. But solving the beetle by making it kill the crystal for me is, you know, the kind of multitasking that best pleases me. Still, I need to put Arsenal Mech somewhere that it won't be killed by the gastropod. So I probably will have Spring Mech kill the Mantis over here, because that's an actual threat. Then have Arsenal Mech get I need to think about this, actually. Because I don't want to be... Because I'd like to get both crystals, but I don't want to be somewhere the gastropod is going to grab. If I can avoid it. Actually, I should just put this mantis in the way. Problem is, I can't get both crystals and the... Well, I can't get this crystal and the beetle and be behind the mantis. Oh, wait, if I'm not moving this crystal, then I don't... Then I could be, like, over here. Or even over here, I guess. If Spring Mech's killing the mantis. I think. Let me see. So that will be dumb. And then Recursive Mech can... Oh, Recursive Mech could do the gastropod now, but I was thinking of having Recursive Mech push this gastropod onto the spawn. Or push the Scion onto a spawn, but either way. These are both reasonably valid choices, I think. I mean, the CEO wanted them shattered, so I think the paperwork is her problem. That's how it works, right? I don't really know how ITB corporate law operates. Anyway, if I run one of these into the other, the gastropod's fucked. Well, it's fucked for two reasons, really. Also, thank you, jump jets. Never not be jump jetting. Huh. The mantis is no longer... Does its attack just go away when it's, when one of its targets is off screen? I guess I can't complain, but it's weird. Also, I should have bioscannered to see what's where, but it doesn't much matter, does it? Anyway, let's see what happens. Okay, so it looks like if I push all these losers southeast, it'll be mildly funny, but I could also just do some damage like this. Might as well use my cool abilities, right? Then if I push both these southeast... well, wait. Bioscan first. Nothing terrible. But I push both of them southeast, then this gastropod will break the thing, and this gastropod will simply block the spawn. Of course, I could also do this. I see we've decided to waste our time completely today. Alright. And a 1, and a 2, and a why the hell not? I mean, I don't actually have a choice, but I could have moved. So. If there's an awkward aspect to the meta artillery, it's that you have to do all the clicks, even if you have no use for most of them, but... He's not wrong. I mean, aren't the Halcite crystals just even more explosive than the other crystals? Okay, this one looks like it'll be a little messy. Not that it wouldn't still be quite handleable for the squad, I think, but... You know, I'm just having trouble seeing a very good reason why I should bother when I could do this one instead. 1% of grid defense won't help me any more than all the other percents ever do. Fucking grid defense. What's it good for, anyway? Hang on now. Maybe I'll, Should I? I guess it doesn't hurt. Since, you know, if the Leaper grabs Spring Mech, Arsenal Mech can still get the Leaper and a lot of other things. Good luck with that one, champ. Excuse me. Okay, so if I just move all the Vec northeast, what result? This Mantis dies, this Beetle would be in position to do, I guess, 2 damage to the Blood Halcite, which won't destroy it, but there'll already be a dead Vec, so it would be fine. This Mantis will destroy the shit out of the Blood Halcite. The Leaper will simply be dead from bump damage, but would also die after attacking when this Mantis... Okay. Basically, this is a suitable course of action, and I will probably... Wait, let me see the bioscanner. Okay, that one's a Leaper, so, you know, fuck that one. Oh, I could actually damage the Blood Halcite, too. Me as well. Does the Blood Halcite explode? I don't think it does, right? I don't remember it exploding and killing things. So this should do for it. And then... I guess I can, you know, push one into the other, because why not? Oh, asshole. What a piece of shit. Why it gotta do me like that? Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that the Vec would like to be moved southeast. I mean, that'll kill the Beetle and the Leaper, and the Mantis won't mind as much, but that's fine. So, Beetle dies, Mantis goes... I mean, I guess I could also, I should have double-checked the bioscanner, but it doesn't matter that much. It will be fine. Yeah, I'll just, wait here, shall we? Okay. Let's see. Hang on. Bioscanner. Anything I care about? There really isn't. I mean, I'd just as soon block things, but, you know. So if I push north, east, or... then this loser would block a spawn. Though I might want to push... this guy like that first. Okay, now I can do the thing I was talking about doing. Yeah, this squad definitely becomes quite potent with the range upgrade. Okay, now, let's see. And sure, why not? Honestly, I don't think it's provided any tactical advantage, but the impervious skill is kind of fun. Playing Leapfrog is a great team-building activity here. Alright, so... you know, maybe I don't want to put him there. I could go like this and put Arsenal over here and Recursive up here, perhaps? I don't know. This is going to be messy. I just... 2, 3, 4... Mosquito Leader isn't that strong, but I don't want it to be. Of course, if I can line up a clean shot for Spring Mech after pushing with, say, Arsenal Mech, then... wait, I could have... did I math wrong? I guess I did. Okay, that sucks. I mean, it sucks, but I can manage. I could have sworn it wasn't... this tile was not highlighted, but maybe I'm going nuts. And it shouldn't matter too much. I just need to... okay, this guy doesn't matter. This guy only matters if the mechs stay where they are, which they won't, because why? Alright, so just get over anywhere, really. Push this guy onto the spawn, even. Why not? Not that I intend to leave him alive if I can help it, but one step at a time. Okay, now... I actually could get Arsenal Mech over here and just push these two southwest. Bumping this one and... except I want Spring Mech to be able to jump the boss, don't I? But I... actually, wait. I need to think about this. I guess... this is actually a little tricky. Because if I pushed them, say... this way, I would have a clean shot on the Mosquito Leader, but I would not... but that would actually put these buildings in danger of from the crab. Although, if I move them northeast, actually, the Mantis would be here, momentarily harmless. The crab would be here with 2 HP, threatening both buildings, but then Spring Mech could have a go at both of them. And since Spring Mech has Big Game Hunter, the bodies are going to hit the floor. So I guess the Mantis may survive today. Am I not gracious? Whoop! Maybe I should have hit the bioscanner, but it never really mattered. Fuck you, Mosquito Leader. I'll never forget what you did to the tree herders. Fucking monster. Rue the day it crossed me. Anyway. So, when does Psionic Blizzard pop? After the Vec attack. Okay, so if I get out of the way and moved these two southeast, then the Gastropod blocks spawn and the Mantis will get killed by the Gastropod, and it will be funny. Oh, and the Gastropod would even kill the... Or, pardon, the Mantis would even kill the Scion. So, the Blizzard thing, not so important. Plus, the Gastropod would have 3 health, so if I put Spring Mech here, then I can leave the Gastropod sitting at 1. Shame I have to let a Leaper come out, but that's okay. Okay, so 1 whatever, 2 kill, 3 kill. I suppose I could actually push Arsenal Mech onto this spawn, but if I'm only going to have 2 VAC active next turn, I may as well be chill about it. No pun intended as regards the Winter Scion. Let's see if I counted this right. And 1. And 2. And a 3. Should have checked the bioscanner, but also who cares? I guess I could think about, like, blocking spawn or something, but also... So far, so okay. If I got tricky with the others, I probably could have put both these in jumping formation together, but also, why fuck around with it? I don't need to kill them, and I only really wanted to kill one. Oh wait, I could actually kill this guy with Recursive Mech. I keep forgetting kill shot momentarily. But, you know, the Leaper was the only one I viscerally desired to see die. You know how it is. Okay, I may as well take this fine fellow. Now, where are we at? Okay, so that's 4... Oh, Vec hormones would not be bad at all. I would not mind it. Damage on Spring Mech would be good. Damage on Recursive Mech would be nice, but I probably... Spring Mech probably overall does more damage. Needs it more, I should say. Because recursive mech is plenty useful even if it can't do decisive damage. And I would like those Vec hormones, just because of the powerful displacement this squad has. Honestly, those pilots were pretty decent, but I'll hang on to the network shielding just in case I'm fucking up the math on how much stuff I have access to. Would it be better to put it over here in case I actually get the course? Probably. Oh, right, I forgot to actually buy the course. My deepest apologies. Anyway, thank you for watching. Join me next time for part 4.